Hey guys, it is Tuesday, April 3rd, and I feel like no one's ever really watching these anymore, but I'm gonna post them for kicks. Anyways, it's been a busy past couple of days. This morning I had my last midterm of my first year. It was in social psychology, and I think it went pretty well. I feel pretty good about it. Definitely went better than my last one, because in that class we have 2 midterms and only one of them counts. So that's awesome. So I think I did better on this one. I kind of did terribly on the other. But anyways, and before that, that started around 10, mind you. Before that, I had to get up at 7:30 this morning in order to register for classes, because the way McGill does things is, first years, people going to, I mean, you don't have like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior here. You have U0, U1, U2, U3. And there are some first years here that are U1 because they have a lot of AP credits. Me, on the other hand, I'm U0. So that means, well, when I came into McGill, I was U0, which means that I had to apply over the summer. But the older you get, the more priority you get, so I got to choose earlier this year. Since I'm going into U1, and I registered for all my classes next year, both semesters, because that's the way they do things, and I also declared my major and my minors today. I mean, things can obviously still be switched around and everything, but I have a program that I'm following. I'm an English Lit major with a double minor in psychology and French language and literature. Who's terrified? I'm terrified. Oh well, moving on. And last night, when I was doing some frantic last-minute studying for this midterm, I just got to a point where I just didn't want to do anything anymore, and I was so tired. And there are two videos on YouTube that I watch, and without fail, I feel better and more motivated every single time I watch them. The first is the montage from Mulan, where she's training, and the song is I'll Make a Man Out of You. Yeah. And then I doubt any of you have seen it, but there's this, I'm sure you've heard of the movie G.I. Jane. It's with Demi Moore. And basically she's joining the army and whatever, and during training, they've been really tough on her because she's a girl, and there's like this one scene where she gets a crap kicked out of her, and she beats the guy up a little bit too, and she basically proves herself and shows that she belongs there, and damn, every single time I'm like, yes, I can do anything. So that was awesome. It's one of my favorite scenes from a movie of all time. What else? It was a pretty uneventful weekend because I mostly spent it either studying or trying to study. But I had my final floor event with my floor fellow, and we all went to L'Académie, which is the restaurant we went to for our first floor event, but what our floor fellow Bo said was, end where we started. And just very nice symmetry. And it's strange. It's weird, and it's I keep on thinking about it oh, it's gonna happen next year, but it's not. This is the only time I'm gonna have this. Which is simultaneously kind of cool and kind of sad, but I don't know, I'm kind of ready to move out of res. Speaking of which, I've been doing lots of apartment hunting. On Thursday, Vinny came into my room, and instead of doing the whole Craigslist thing and looking online, we literally just went around the neighborhood and took down numbers and called people and asked, because there are signs for 2-bedroom apartments all over the place, so we just started calling the numbers, and we saw 5 apartments that day. We have a new top one. I think we're probably going to go with it, unless we have a few more places left to see, but I'm getting really tired of looking, and it's already April, so we're probably going to go with one of those places. One of the places that we saw last week, and it's really close by, and it's nice. I like it a lot. The building's pretty cool looking. My mom thinks it looks like a haunted house. And then what happened before that? And then on Thursday evening, normally we have 2 with our floor fellow, but she was really stressed, and she needed some bow time, so we had our own in our common room. So me and Vinny went to Tim Hortons and got a box full of Timbits, which is the equivalent of Munchkins here. And for the record, I have to say, generally I'm liking the Canadian stuff better, but Tim Hortons ain't got nothing on Munchkins. They're actually pretty bad. And I didn't even know you could have bad Munchkins, but apparently you can. I think that's it. It's gonna be a short video because I haven't really done all that much. Oh, side note though, I was at advising today because since I signed up for courses, I basically, want to talk to someone to make sure I didn't do anything stupid. And there's this woman here who's trying to help me, and she doesn't know what she's talking about. And there's this guy that works there. This woman, mind you, she's like, I don't know, she's an older woman, like she's an adult. This guy's still in university, like he's an undergrad student. And he's basically the one's helping me because this woman has no answers. She thought that French language and literature wasn't a minor. And when she told me this, literally all the color drained from my face because I was like, what do you mean it's not a minor? What are you talking about? What happened to my beautiful plan? And then the guy turns and goes, yes, there is. And he looks at her like, well, what are you talking about? And he shows me, and I'm like, oh, thank you. His name is Luke. He's a wonderful human being. He's so nice. My God, I love him. I want to go there just to see him because he's a perfect human. My God. And he has a very similar track that I do. He's doing English Lit as well, but instead of I think I need to specialize in something within English Lit. I'm not sure about that yet. And I think he's doing drama studies, which is cool. And I had something else to say. Oh yeah, and he's probably doing a minor in French as well. And I don't know, it just made me happy. I was like, oh look, other people are doing this. Yay! Okay. I think I'm done now. And to ye faithful viewers that are left, I miss you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.